So I'm impressionable, Mom? I'm impressionable?
Do you think you're impressionable?
That's not what I asked you.
Did I say you was?
Did you call me?
Did I say that about her?
Did you call me impressionable?
No. Chantel Nicole. As much as I want to do this, the love that I have for you as your mother, not gonna do it.
See, this is what you like to
5
do,
seconds.
right? You like to stir up all of this drama and cause all of these issues.
I'm not a stirrer of drama, but I do remove myself from drama. If you want to have a conversation, no, stop, Brandi, stop. If you want to have a conversation, I can have that.
No, we can have this conversation in front of everybody,
but
like we did in Vegas.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you have it,
please.
And you can.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode was nothing short of a full-blown emotional roller coaster. And it all centered around Chantel finally confronting her mom Jackie head-on. We're talking built-up tension, emotional truths, and yes, more walkouts. Phew chilly, get ready to dive deep into this messy mother-daughter dynamic because it's giving trauma, tears, and total chaos.
Hey, the queen is here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. Can I just say, Chantel, I'm happy that you're here today. I would love to have a conversation with you privately. I feel like there have been some things that are miscommunication, so if you're open to that.
Okay.
And I'm happy to see you here. Yes. I haven't seen you. And since our talk, I'm just happy, you're here. I truly am sorry for this. You know what I mean? For me putting myself in a situation to have a part in this with everything that I know that you have going on or heard, whatever.
What's so funny?
Hi, Vanna. I'm so happy you're here.
I know this is your event, but can I speak?
You are more than welcome to speak. This is as Jackie said, a sisterhood. So if you want to speak.
This is not a sisterhood, man. Well, I want to start at the top. I want to know who called me impressionable.
I don't even use that word, so.
Nobody? So I'm impressionable, Mom? I'm impressionable?
Do you think you're impressionable?
That's not what I asked you.
Did I say you was?
Did you call me?
Did I say that about her?
Did you call me impressionable?
No.
So after Vegas, Denise shared with me that she overheard my mom calling me impressionable or saying that I'm easily manipulated.
I'm upset that my daughter is being manipulated to be in the middle of this. She was not having no issue. Now all of a sudden a phantom issue comes out.
How dare you? Girl, do you know what I could call you? Don't start name calling just because you're in the wrong. I'm at my breaking point with her. I didn't come all this way to do the song and dance that this group tends to do. There's been a lot that was said I was not present for. And so I just wanted some clarity because I find it ironic that, Brandi, you feel as though you kind of ignited this situation between me and my mom. But every time I hear or see you guys, you're together.
What's wrong with that?
Do you know how my mom feels about you?
How do I feel about her?
Before we got to the lounge in Vegas, this is why I was so triggered by her grabbing your hand and saying, I know Brandi's been through a lot.
I was supposed to be helping her put this together, and I figured she'd been through so much. I'll just take over tonight.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Because an hour prior, she was on my phone talking about you. Like she does about everybody in this space. Right?
Chantel Nicole. As much as I want to do this, the love that I have for you as your mother, not gonna do it. I'm gonna get ready to head out.
See, this is what you like to do,
5 seconds.
right? You like to stir up all of this drama and cause all of these issues.
I'm not a stirrer of drama, but I do remove myself from drama. If you want to have a conversation, no, stop, Brandi, stop. If you want to have a conversation, I can have that.
No, we can have this conversation in front of everybody,
but
like we did in Vegas.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you have it.
Please.
And you can have it with them.
Please.
Because anybody that have a conversation to have with me can. Period. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Like I said, I will leave.
You'll go before I do.
And y'all can have
That's fine.
it. This was gonna be good too. God dang it. Let me give you a bite.
Jackie. Chantel came in hot. Since she do know her mom best, maybe this is the only way she'll get her to actually listen. Because I do feel like it was a little bit of a cry for help. Would I have done it this way? No. Is she wrong? No.
I love y'all. I leave in love. I came in love. Bye. Bye.
Good idea. Good idea.
Bye.
No
Have
accountability.
fun.
Let's deflect. Let's
Have
lie.
fun.
Let's bull.
Bye. Bye.
My mom trying to deflect from the topic at hand and get up and dance her way out of this doesn't really surprise me, but it does kind of offend me.
Hey loves, you already know what time it is. Today's recap is coming in hot because this episode right here, phew, it was giving messy, it was giving uncomfortable, it was giving mother-daughter trauma unfiltered, okay? Let's talk about it. So, boom. Chantel finally pulls up and immediately it's like the energy in the room shifts. Ming's like, thank you for coming, all sweet and soft, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna talk like grown women and finally get somewhere. But baby, the peace didn't last 5 minutes. Evelyn says she wants to talk in private, which sounds respectful at first, but the way Chantel came in, she wasn't there to sweep things under the rug. She came for answers. And when she asked who called her impressionable, the tension shot through the roof. Like, girl, the way she said, I want to know who called me impressionable. I had to sit up in my seat. She was not playing. Now Jackie, of course, hit us with the usual, I don't even use that word, energy. But if you've been watching long enough, you already know Jackie loves to act brand new when she's backed into a corner. Chantel stood her ground though. She called it out, the hypocrisy, the manipulation, all of it. She's like, you want people to stay out your business, but you constantly in everybody else's. And you know what? She's not wrong. Jackie is always the first one to dig in somebody's marriage, family life, or drama, but when it's her, suddenly it's no comment, let's dance, or let's not do this here. Let's pause for a second because Brandi, girl, I'm side-eyeing you a little bit. 1 minute you're supposedly trying to bring peace, the next you're being messy in the background. Chantel clocked it too. She was like, how you always around my mama, but acting like you didn't ignite half of this drama? And listen, Brandi didn't have much of a defense. I have to give it to Chantel. Her delivery was firm, but it was coming from hurt. Like deep-rooted hurt. She's clearly been holding in a lot, and this was her boiling point. And when Jackie tried to play the I'm not doing this card and walked off again, I was like, ma'am, this is the exact problem. Instead of actually engaging in the conversation or offering an ounce of accountability, Jackie pulls a Houdini and vanishes. And then what does she do? She tries to literally dance her way out of it. Dance. Not I hear you, not let's fix this, but full-on deflection through choreography. I cannot. Now let's talk about that final moment, Jackie saying, I came in love and I'm leaving in love. Baby, that hit hard. You could feel how Chantel was totally exhausted. And I know some people might say she was too aggressive, or she should have waited to talk in private, but honestly, when someone has been ignoring you and dismissing your feelings for years, sometimes you have to force the conversation. And that's exactly what she did. So, the real question is, where do they go from here? Is this fixable? Can Jackie actually stop deflecting long enough to hear her daughter? Or is this another case of generational pain being swept under the rug? Personally, I think Jackie's still too prideful. I think she wants to maintain control of the narrative, especially in front of the other ladies, and that's what makes these conversations impossible. Chantel deserves more than that. But I want to hear from y'all. Was Chantel right to confront her mom in front of everyone? Or do you think there's a better time and place for that kind of convo? And is Jackie ever going to hold herself accountable? Or are we just going to get another season of dodgeball with feelings? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you're here for the real conversations, and subscribe for more recaps because you know the drama never sleeps. Love y'all. See you in the next one. 2 hearts.